What's up everyone? Today I'm doing a fingerboard collection video, so everything from decks, trucks, wheels, and ramps. I'm not going to be showing my DIY ramps because that'd make the video way too long, but we're going to start out with stuff in this case. So it's like everything pretty much. So we're going to start out with the decks and then go to like trucks and wheels and tape and then go to the ramps. So I have them sorted in three different cases, three different areas, like the lowest tier boards I have, the middle tier, and then the highest tier boards I own right now, not including my other setups. So we'll start off with the lower tier. This is a thick stack, so I'm not saying any of these boards are horrible, but I'm just saying they're not the best boards I have. So we've got this, which is the same graphic as my skateboard made by Fingerboard Freak 9. This is pretty old, it's from a long time ago. And then we got this with also made by Fingerboard Freak 9 with my old logo on it. Another one of his older boards. Then we have a Pi Deck Cruiser. These are one of his older ones. It's not very good. The shape is kind of backwards, but it's alright. His newer boards are really sick. We got the LC boards, custom, old school. It's not, the holes aren't even, it's not even shaped or anything, so. We got the pillow decks. This thing is, it's just too giant, like it's 106 millimeter. It's just not functionable. We got the P-Rep. This was my first ever fingerboard, so that's cool. I still have that. It's pretty shredded. And we have a Butterbuild giveaway deck. I just don't like the graphic on it. And then Performance Series Wood Tech deck. So that's all for the lower tier. I'm trying to go through this kind of quick because I don't want it to get too long. Okay, next we've got the middle tier decks. Some of these decks are good, but just have the company have improved. So this is another Fingerboard Freak 9 deck. This is like his middle tier decks. These are nice, but this one has a long story and I don't feel like telling it. This is a Bali deck, you know, like the Black River starter decks. Pretty sure they're China boards. We have an Exodus deck. This I got a while ago for my birthday. It's pretty shredded. And we have another deck by Fingerboard Freak 9. This one was a custom. It's like 31 millimeter. It's nice. You got the Grogu on there. Now we have some of Gibby decks, older decks, and his newer decks are better. I'm not saying these are bad, but this one, I never really used that one too much. This was my favorite Gibby I've ever had for sure, the green one. It's really nice. We have, this is the first ever Gibby I had. It was actually a tester, so it's pretty cool. And then we've got, this is the second Gibby I ever had. He sent improvement boards to all of his testers. It's really nice. Okay, now we're gonna move up to the high tier boards that I don't have set up. So we have, I'm sorry about that. This Gibby deck, newer, it's with his newer metal mold, internal split. It's nice. And I have this Catfish Barbecue 33 millimeter freshwater. The only reason I don't have this set up is because I had to put my BRTs somewhere else in the wheels, but I'll set this up back up eventually. It's an amazing deck. Kind of sucks not to have it set up. And we have a Lucid 34 millimeter. This thing is sick too. I'm just not a huge fan of 34 anymore. And then we got Beast Pants 34 millimeter domesticated. The reason I'm not using this because I'm starting to get out of low kicks, but I still like. And this board is a beauty. This is a Brandwood CFB, his older boards, and it's a split ply. Look at that, bottom split and top split. This board is just amazing. It's a little bit too high of a kicks for me to ride right now, but still super cool to have in the collection. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to setups. So I guess I'll start off with this. This is my current Gibby deck setup with the Gibby graphic. Got a Fingerboard Connoisseur sticker because I used to have different wheels on here. Got the Tech Deck trucks and the white Oak Hill Streets. They're really dirty, so they barely spin right now, but very nice Gibby. And then we have an opal with BRT bases and tech deck hangers because I just had the bases randomly, and dynamic wheels. It's probably going to get unset up for a different board that I have coming. It's a very special board that's coming. So this board's really fun. I think you see it's tiny, 90 millimeter, I think. It's really fun though. I don't know, I think it might be 80. We have this Why Not fingerboard setup, blank deck, 34 BRTs, and L-Pill Streets for the grip job. This deck is really nice. 33.5 millimeter. One of my favorite decks for sure. Okay, for my two mains right now, first we have this Why Not Spruce Shape, an older one of his boards, with tech deck trucks and flat-faced dual durometers. So those are nice. And then we got the Collier. I love this board so much. We got the Collier 33 millimeter urban mold with 32 millimeter BRTs and some L-Pills resin bowls. These are my favorite wheels I've ever tried. I definitely recommend them. Looks super cool riding as well. So now we're going to move on to some of the more boring stuff, and then we'll get into the ramps. So I've got, for tape, I'm just going to show like the tape I've got right here. Got a sheet of ducky tape. This I'm saving. This is a sheet of engraved abducted fingerboards tape. Got it in a giveaway. And then I've just got like a bunch of sheets of this teak tuning sparkly grip. Really nice for grip jobs and stuff. That's pretty much all I have for tape. Wheels in here. Got some black china wheels and then extra resin bowls and an extra L-Pill Street. Because, you know, they always give 5. I actually have 6 resin bowls. I don't know why, but that's how many were included. Alright. And then we have some Commit Robbery wax, as well as some fist bump fingerboards wax. And in this section, there's also Black River Tool. This thing is super nice. Alright, so that's it for that type of stuff. So I'll just show these trucks. So I got these 34 millimeter dynamics in here, but one of the base plates is stripped, so I'm waiting on a new base for that. It's coming in the mail. And in here we have 32 millimeter dynamics with the purple bases and 1 silver bases in there. But one of these hangers is messed up, so I can't use those. But that kind of sucks. I just got a bunch of bases in here, tech deck china, custom, all that kind of stuff. A bunch of tech deck hangers, and a bunch of tech deck tools. So that's everything that's interesting in that case. So now I'm gonna move on to the much more exciting stuff, and that's the ramps. I'm just gonna pull all this stuff out of my drawer, in which I have the ramps in. There's a couple more I gotta pull out. So I think I actually have 13 ramps, I believe. I've been fingerboarding for a little over a year. So I guess we'll start out with Black River stuff. So first off, we have this Black River brick box. I don't use it a ton, just because I'm not a huge fan of the size, but it's a nice ramp, really nice size and everything. Next we've got, for Black River, we got the Black River pole bank. One of my favorite ramps at the moment, having a lot of fun with this thing. I highly recommend this for only 20 bucks on the Flat Face store. Totally worth it, very fun ramp. Okay, we got the Black River pocket kicker. Love this thing. Great to add to lines, set in your park, make spots, just all around need for an obstacle. Then we have the Black River Box 7. This thing's really fun too to make spots with. It's really versatile and it's a fun ramp. And we've got the Black River Pocket Quarter. Really nice quarter pipe. I know a lot of people like these. That's blue tack I have in there to hold it down on my desk. Only thing is it tips if you don't have it attached down. One more thing for Black River, and that's the Black River bike rack. This is the older one, see, with the skinnier legs, but this is fun. It's pretty tall. It's fun for a tall rail. Nice square, really smooth. Okay, now I'll just do the rest of my rails, I guess. Got the EMA rails, or EMA ramps pocket rail. This thing, only like 15 bucks. Totally worth it. Really fun to take places. We got this rail, which isn't my rail. It's my friend's rail, but it's at my house, so I decided to include it. Realit rails, they're like $10, $15 on Amazon. So yeah, that's not really my rail, but just include it, because why not? And this is my favorite rail I've ever had, the dynamic rail. Oh my god. Just got this the other day. It's insanely smooth. Highly recommend. Video on this and something else later. So I guess transitioning from that into, I also have this dynamic bench. Another super smooth grind. Highly recommend this bench as well. Very easy to take places. Really fun. Another bench I've got is this 3D printed bench from Fingerboard Freak 9 as well, actually, as well as all those other decks. So pretty different than mine, so do a lot of trades. But these are really nice. Super smooth grind. It's 3D printed. Fun ramp for sure. I've got this big Bude quarter pipe. I need to fix it. The coping came off and stuff, but I love this quarter pipe. It's a great little size. It's very small. Fun angle. These are really fun. I like this ramp a lot. It's easy to take places. It's so small. Love the brick. One of my favorite ramps I've got for sure. Now I have two concrete ramps. Starting off with the Good Evening House Ledge. Sorry about the lighting. It's not that good. But this ramp is insanely smooth, insanely fun with this very unique design from Good Evening. So yeah, this ramp, super awesome. Alright, last but not least, we have this behemoth. We have the OG Fingers mani pad to bank ledge. This ramp is insanely smooth and fun. Surprisingly smooth for brick. Very nice texture. Bank on the back works well. So many combos you can do. It's just limitless. I love this ramp. Another one of my favorites for sure. I mean, all my ramps are my favorites, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I actually think I've got one more thing. I've got this Phase 1 Lifestyle palette. And I've got this as well. This 3D printed postal box. Also from Fingerboard Freak 9. Oh, the leg broke. That's alright, I can fix that. So yeah, that's my fingerboard collection. I believe that's everything. Yeah. I hope this video wasn't too long, 13 minutes, that's not that bad. But I hope you all enjoyed watching me show all my fingerboard stuff, pretty much. It was fun making this, so thank you. New video coming sometime soon. Also, another thing adding to the collection, I got a pole jam coming soon, but that's that. Alright, so thank you for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.